to be, at Redfish for the
Just
day.
right there.
Come
Just
over,
right there.
grab
Right.
some snacks, one more drink, eat some food, and then,
Yes.
head in for the day after an awesome day on Galveston Bay.
Absolutely.
Redfish Island, Pier 6, Galveston Bay. Wow. I mean,
And,
that's-
and I'm sure a lot of people that are trailering might even launch out of.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They have
Over there.
a
They've got a
boat
launch
ramp.
now,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got the big old boat launch.
yeah.
I mean, you can put a
Probably
big
couple
boat
at
in
a
it.
time there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's pretty wide. I was there on Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I'm going back tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we like Pier 6.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day party tomorrow.
That's right,
Hey,
man.
I might have to check it out. Hey.
Got to go somewhere.
So
for
many
St.
good
Patty's.
options.
I got to make an appearance, I think, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. St. Patty's Day, yeah. So this is
Literally my favorite week of the year right now.
Spring break, St.
March
Patty's
Madness,
Day,
and St. Patty's
March
Day.
Madness. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it doesn't get much better.
No, this is the best time of year.
And then the weather today.
weather.
I mean,
The weather's awesome. It's not like so scorching that it's miserable.
Oh, it
Yeah.
feels good.
And
I love it. I love
so
the
it's-
heat.
it's-
So
it's-
where'd you
it's
move
the
from?
perfect
But if you don't mind me asking.
weather. Waco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice.
So, and like I said, I mean, I grew up coming down here, so it's not that I wasn't familiar with the area, and that might even be one of the things that was such a draw to me was that I was familiar with the area. Not as a resident, but just, I mean, we came when we wanted to get away. This is where we came.
Yeah.
Nice.
Either here to the Clear Lake area, to the Kemah area, or down to the island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were down here, half a dozen times a year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Since I was a kid. So it just felt natural for us to come here rather than somewhere else.
You knew the area well,
Gulf.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've learned a lot being here in the last year and a
Yes.
half, but you've seemed very familiar with where to start, where to, you had already kind of, connected some of the dots and knew some of the cool places. And,
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm sure you were a little upset some of the places were gone maybe when you finally moved here. Did you used to come to Outriggers?
Oh man!
Before it was.
Oh my gosh!
Okay,
I was so yes.
Yeah.
So when we moved out, when we moved here, obviously Outriggers was already gone.
Yeah.
But we had been to Outriggers,
Yeah.
plenty of times, and so yeah, we were pretty upset. Not nearly as upset as all the locals at the
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were pretty upset. Hey, speaking of that, I don't know if a question. I saw there is a Outriggers bar and grill going up in Freeport.
Yeah, you can announce that.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So I saw that too.
Are they affiliated?
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah,
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, I didn't talk to the owner, but I'm. It's safe to say I'm 95% sure it's same brand, same owners. He's been looking into something down there for a while since, he kind of got pushed out of here, and he was looking for something, and like I said, I don't know all the logistics of it, but I think he eventually worked out a deal down there with economic development.
Yep.
So Freeport, wanted something cool like what Outriggers had to offer here down there. So that's my take on it. That they've been working on that for a while. I heard different stories on developments around here that fizzled out, and then fights with the city and all sorts of stuff. But I did hear about this Freeport thing a while ago. I kind of had forgotten about it. But I saw the announcement the other day, and I think that is real, and I think that's the same people.
And it's on the water. You can, you'll be able to get a boat to it over there. And I know they, you can still get your Outriggers fish tacos over at Schaefer's.
You can, and the Outriggers taco truck when it's available.
Yeah.
It used to be more available.
Clear Shores area. Usually,
it used to be
over at Voodoo, right? I guess that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Probably shouldn't have gone there.
Right next to what's the breakfast place that's everybody knows. There.
Over there?
Yeah, in Clear Lake Shores, literally.
Right, yeah. Oh, Skippers.
Yeah,
Skippers. Yeah. That's what I was
Skippers.
picturing when I said, Clear Lake Shores.
So they used to be pretty consistent next to Skippers.
I'm sure Skippers love that.
Yeah, but recently they haven't been there. They pretty much been doing only private stuff. So like they're pretty much booked out for events or special occasions. They go to elementary schools, marinas, events, different things.
That's right. They actually came to Ed White. Yeah, you're right. The open house at my son's elementary school. There was Schaefer or Outriggers Tacos were there. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, their ribbon cutting over in Freeport's like in the next week or two.
I think it's literally this weekend, maybe Saturday or something. Yeah, I mean, I
does the logo look similar? I mean, it's
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
But again, I don't know the full side of it or what happened with the name, or there was, somebody owned Outriggers, somebody owned the land. I mean, I'm assuming the Outriggers owner is the one involved, but you just never know who's involved or not.
Yeah.
But
well, there are two owners. I mean, obviously, I've done a lot of work with them over the years, but I won't pretend to have any knowledge of what's going on in Freeport.
Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know.
But it could definitely be,
I know it's Outriggers, and I know it's affiliated. I don't know who's behind it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
because I do feel like, obviously there's plans for Outriggers to pop up over in the old El Lago Marina.
Yes.
And from what I've read recently, there's other plans for that area. So I think it's safe to say that that's not going to happen. Best I can tell. I mean, people, and that's something people have been asking me for like the last 2 months. And I'll admit, I mean, I know John. I should reach out to him and just ask him, but I haven't. But I feel like now there's been major announcements in Taylor Lake Village and El Lago about some developments that are coming that might kind of cancel out the Outriggers.
So when you say John, so you're talking about the
Schaefer.
land, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but there's
John
another
Schaefer,
there's another owner. Yeah.
But the land, who owns that land? The guy with the boat. Like, isn't that his land? And he
there's
where
two
they're
partners
developing where they were gonna develop Outriggers. That land's there's been some movement going on at that land recently.
Correct.
Some develop,
and I think it's part, and there has been an announcement. I shouldn't really go too detailed, but I mean, the Houston Business Journal has already reported upon it.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think it's actually going to go underneath the bridge and be on, on the other side, which is technically the El Lago side, whereas the other side is the Taylor Lake Village side.
See, I didn't know they were connected.
Yeah, it's weird how, that little intersection there, you have Pasadena, you have Taylor Lake Village, you have El Lago. It's kind of a weird, it's a weird, weird scenario. And of course, Taylor Lake Village has almost absolutely no commercial development at all, except for that one area, which was the old Boat Superstore. Before that, it was I grew up in that. I grew up not too far from there. It was a Lax. It's been a couple different discount stores.
Yeah, they
more recently Boat Superstore.
They have the bank. And that
bank and that's Taylor Lake, and then where Robinson Doyle, the catering place, and there's not a lot of commercial development Taylor Lake Village.
So they've got that strip center,
but not much. I mean, that's about it.
That's pretty limited. Yeah.
But,
I mean, I guess no, they don't even have the Yachty Grau building. That's all Pasadena.
That's Pasadena. Yeah.
Holy crap, dude! Wow, now I know why they were so hard up on that land. The houses that just got developed because they were in half on that with the guy that owned that one house at the corner, and they wanted to develop it so bad. And I wish it would have went commercial, and they would have been tied up into the commercial side of it, into some new restaurant or marina or who knows, a little shopping center on the water. But no, they chose to go with the houses.
I was about to pull up my phone, and then I realized that's actually one of our cameras tonight. So, because I
forgot we were on camera.
I could break down this new development in Taylor Lake Village, and a little bit in El Lago that's happening. But they're going to have. I mean, there's even talk of a microbrewery.
Yeah.
And of course, when people say microbrewery, not a craft brewery or something else, that means they're a year or two behind the times already, but we'll go with microbrewery. Actually, microbrewery sounds like 1990 talk, but a microbrewery and
I guess maybe
hotel.
I might have been off on my lingo earlier. Then
I didn't even.
I said microbrewery.
Well, I mean that it works.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, but no, there's. I mean, like you mentioned, across the street here, just down the street, a couple blocks.
Well, I don't know if we did mention across the street.
That was before the show. That's right. That's the danger.
That hasn't been mentioned.
That's the danger of talking before the show.
It hasn't been talked about yet.
Yeah. So basically, I went to a Seabrook Economic Development meeting last Tuesday, and Paul Chavez from Economic Development, along with Tom Kolupski, the mayor of Seabrook, announced officially, and I got the confirmation from Marina Manager that answers to the landowner. Essentially, yes, Compass Developments, which is in charge of Margaritaville boutique hotels. They're in charge of like a version of it, but basically it's a Margaritaville development. It's literally going in right across the street on Nassau Road 1 in Rebsdorf. It's going to be amazing. As awesome. John might have mentioned in past shows, they've been trying to develop that land forever.
Oh, yeah.
There's an intersection there, a big light. It's a big, corner. We are on that corner.
Yeah,
FYI.
We're looking at it right now.
Yeah, we're looking at the empty land. So we're super excited about it. But, yeah, they're going to have 2 hotels, a Compass Margaritaville development, an outsourced hotel. Could be a Hilton, Marriott. We don't know, something like that. And then basically 4 restaurants. One of the restaurants might be a Margaritaville concept.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or maybe they have their own little concept and the other 4 restaurants are separate. We're still getting all the details. I think they're still working out all the details.
So it'll all be within that resort setting.
Yes, so it's all going to be one complex. They're going to have a parking garage. They should have 2 hotels. They should have 4 restaurants and a small visitor center for the maybe not first time, but in a long time in Seabrook, in a really good location where people can kind of centrally, because, I mean, it's hard to say what Central or Old Seabrook is or whatever, but, I mean, we're on a really prime time part of Seabrook on the North Shore, and I think that this could be a real pinnacle of Seabrook. We're kind of on the edge, but on a really good edge.
But the best part,
yeah, it really is.
Arguably.
So, yeah, with Rebsdorf's, dead ending at the lake, at this development, it's one of the main drags through Seabrook. So, man, that is a huge announcement, huge development. If you guys haven't heard about it,
absolutely,
I'm sure you can go onto, seabrook.gov or whatever it is, and they've got the information there. But, yeah, we will give you more updates as time comes. They are still a year away from breaking ground. They will not, have this place open until probably summer 2024. But there's going to be a awesome boutique hotel and a whole new, array of restaurants coming. We love our local restaurants on the water and our seafood and all that. But, let's be real. We've needed a steakhouse. Tom Kolupski said, we're bringing in a steakhouse. The mayor, so we're bringing in a steakhouse. We're going to have some other options. It's going to be nice.
I'm just glad to see them utilize that land. I mean, they tore down the Seabrook Beach Club. They tore down Studio 54. They tore down the lake house. And then all it's been is barren land with some boat trailers sitting there for years.
For years.
I mean, I know, and of course, I have the renderings of the plans back in the day. It was going to be a number of high rises and hotels, and
I want to show you those renderings later because I was telling you that story. Man, it is insane. Like we're talking like,
oh yeah.
He's got the article.
I did the article and I collected all the renderings. I mean, at one point they were going to make Clear Lake look. I mean, if
South Beach,
South Beach. I mean, there was at one time probably 20 different high rises planned,
and we're talking big money, big developers.
Yeah,
we're talking.
This is all
developers
pre 2008
It all went
or
belly
9.
up 2008, and
when the real estate market crashed.
Collapsed. But this wasn't like, I mean, these were big companies that came in that really lost on this deal, and they went back to where they were making money because this didn't work out in that time. Yeah. But, man, they had big plans for this place. It's funny how that works. It's all it takes, I
mean, even though they're going to have their own restaurants, you have to assume, though, I mean, like that's gonna inject a lot of money into the restaurants that are already here. Your Cabas, your Bar 295s, what's an old Seabrook? Merloins. And
maybe less people go to Kima. They're like, man, I used to go to Landry's or Aquarium to get a steak, but now I can go to, Sam's or right next to, some new restaurant at the Compass or Margaritaville.
What's the saying? A rising tide floats all boats?
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, that'll be great. Yeah,
no,
bring it on.
Draw in more people.
I think so. Yeah.
The only downside is it will actually negatively affect our view from where we're sitting right now.
The view we're gonna
but we're not selfish, so we'll put up with that, right?
We will happily wave to happy
people on the 15th floor of the boutique hotel.
Hello, come run a jet surfboard.
Right.
Well, just take a picture right now, blow it up, and then just paste it over.
Over the windows. Boom.
Yeah.
Proud partner of Margaritaville.
That's a good idea.
Come get your discount. Oh no, we're happy. I'm hoping to work with them. I'm sure they have an awesome team. We've worked with them up in Conroe before.
Okay.
We need to reopen that window with them. Obviously that was prior to like COVID and stuff. But yeah, no, we're happy to have them down here. They do great things. As y'all mentioned earlier, just the whole history of the brand and what they kind of bring to the table, the whole Jimmy Buffett, just, fun, like water,
I was drinking some Jimmy Buffett Land Shark earlier.
Exactly. So I think it really is going to, be an awesome addition to Weekends on the Water. The water from Capital of Texas, literally right here across the street from the studio. There's going to be a lot going on.